Well, good evening, everyone. We're here at Cardinal Hill Hospital. We're going to discuss Rotary's involvement with Cardinal Hill. As some of you may know, we've been involved with Cardinal Hill from the beginning. So we're going to talk tonight about why we're involved and where we're going from here. I have with me now Gary Payne, who's the CEO of Cardinal Hill Rehab Hospital. Gary, thank you for joining us. Of course, you're a fellow Rotarian, which I think everyone that's a Rotarian knows. But what I'd like to ask you about is tell us about how Cardinal Hill's expanded over the years, and also the problem that you've had, why you can no longer be a nonprofit.
Well, I'm delighted to be here, David. Thank you for inviting me to represent Cardinal Hill tonight. We have a long and storied history. Starting way back in 1950 was the original development and building of the hospital. And then for the most part, every decade since 1950, there's been an expansion to this hospital or a renovation. Most recently, in 2011, we completed our last renovation, our last building expansion, and that's where we added the new room tower. As I mentioned before, over the course of the 60-plus years that Cardinal Hill's been here, there have been multiple changes and renovations throughout that entire time. What started as a hospital for polio victims is now a hospital for patients that require acute inpatient rehabilitation for diseases such as strokes, spinal cord injuries, brain injuries, and so on.
So what has changed?
The changes in healthcare are the primary reason that we have moved on, and what caused our Board of Trustees to really think about the future of Cardinal Hill. As healthcare is changing, the pressure on a standalone specialty hospital to be able to financially be viable well into the future is significant. And our board began a couple of years ago really examining how can we protect this asset for this community? How can we make sure that it's not only here for the next 10 years, but is here for the next 10 years and 10 years and 10 years? To that end, we explored a number of venues to determine what the best pathway to follow was. And the best pathway that we felt was going to be for the community, as well as our patients and our employees, was to affiliate or become acquired by a national rehabilitation provider in Health South. Health South does nothing but the type of business that we do here at Cardinal Hill. They're renowned for their quality. They're renowned for their technology. They're renowned for making sure that all of the staff members, our employees, are trained to the top level, and becoming part of Health South allowed us to open all those doors that, frankly, because of the financial pressures, we were not keeping up with, and it's only going to get worse in the future.